Hey everybody, welcome to Everyday Journey. Today is our second day for working on this treadmill. I'm actually going to work on the motor part. Got this part right up here working yesterday. Everything seems to function like it's supposed to, but right now we're not getting the motor to actually work the treadmill part. So let's take apart that and see what we got. Alright, so just like before, got screws on it. Looks like 4 screws on 2 on each side. So we'll take those out. See what kind of animals we find in here. Alright, so here's our actuator. This part actually works. Here's our motor, and currently we're not getting anything for it. So what I need to do, we've got power to it still, that way we can check the wiring. But what we need to do first is follow our red and black wires here. Nothing seems to be messed up with it. You know, you're looking for something to possibly be shorted, cut wire, something like that, and I don't see anything there. Our ground wire is firmly attached, and maybe not so firmly attached. So we'll fix that. They are connected to each other, so we're getting a ground, but as far as connected to this, it's not connected that well. But yeah, let me look over this and see what I can find here as a possibility for what's wrong with this. Alright, so I can see a little bit of heat buildup right there on the hot. It seems to have melted the connector a little bit. And I measured the voltage there where they connect, and I'm only getting about 19 volts. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but right now I'm going to see if the motor will actually work as a generator. So I've got the leads for my multimeter plugged into it, and we're going to spin the belt and see if we can't get the voltage to change. So I'll let you see that as I do it. So as you can see there, seems like the motor might be okay. Right now it might be something to do with the circuit boards. So I'm going to try something else real quick and see what I can get. Alright, so taking this thing apart, this is the board that we saw down there. I don't see anything offhand that would strike me that this is damaged, except for if you look at these capacitors, especially this one, you see it's dome there on top. That doesn't really look that great. Looking it up from the other side, you know, you really can't see any, it doesn't look like anything's burned through or anything like that. So I think we're probably looking at a failed component. But again, don't know for sure. What we'll do right now, since I'm really most interested in the motor and different components on there, that we'll go ahead and move back over and test that real quick and see what we get. So we're going to take our hot we'll take those, clip them, take the connector off of it. We're going to strip this back, and we're going to see if we can't get this to run with a 12 volt battery, even though this motor shows that it's supposed to be a 90 volts. Hopefully we can get it to run on 12 volts and just test to see if the motor itself works. And the reason why I think it might is because when we ran it, it seemed to generate voltage. So I'm thinking things might be okay there. So let's try this. Alright, so we've got our wire stripped back here. Going to take our negative, hook it to the negative side of this battery, and positive to the positive, and we'll see what happens. And there we go. The motor itself works. Everything on here works, just an issue with circuitry. So now I've got myself a DC motor. Alright guys, so there you go. We got a treadmill which looks to be like it's just a circuitry issue. I don't really need the treadmill. I was really interested in it for the parts, You should really check out Jeremy Fielding's channel. I did check it. That is his channel. Check out what all the things he does with this, because he took one apart, or took several apart, and has done lots of things with it. Really interesting stuff. You should definitely go check that out. But now I've got a working DC motor, 2 of them if you include the one that's on the linear actuator there that makes it go up and down. I've got a fuse, I've got a switch, I've got a reed switch up here in the top part of it. It looks to be, I'll have to look at it and see what it is, but there is a sensor on there that is connected to the DC motor, that as it goes around, it kind of looks like the cogs on a chain, or on a gear, or something like on a bicycle. And as the cogs go around, there are gaps between it. I'm pretty sure there's a sensor that's sensing each time that something passes that. Not sure what it is yet, but I'm going to look into it because I'm interested. But like I said, lots of components I can use on here. And for 20 bucks, I mean, go find yourself a good DC motor like this for less than 20 bucks. I could probably even sell that itself to somebody else that needs a working motor on their treadmill. But who knows? So go check out his website. Hopefully I can take this apart and use it for other things. For those who haven't paid attention to one of my previous videos, I'm actually doing a giveaway. I've got it in my mind that I want to learn how to do Arduino programming, controls for little circuits and things like that. And I bought myself a little kit, not expensive, but I'm giving one away. So anybody that's interested, go to that video. You can look it up by, well, I'll put a link right up here. So go to that video and do what it says on there. Go ahead and enter for it. And as soon as that time comes around, we'll do a drawing, and one of you guys will get a kit, and hopefully can learn along with me, and maybe together we can do all kinds of stuff. So I appreciate you guys watching. Kind of sucks that we don't have a working treadmill now, but again, I really want it for the parts. So got any questions, concerns, comments, anything like that, leave me a comment, and if it's something I think that I need to answer to, I'll get back to you. So you guys take care.